What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm about to head up to the lake with my knucklehead, my mini-me. So I figured I'd do a video real quick that I've gotten a lot of questions on. How to do the calibrations on the Lowrance Ghost. So I will show you how to do the bow offset and calibrate the heading sensor on that comes with the Lowrance Ghost. So the bow offset you could actually do, it's easier to do off the water in your garage. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick, and then when we head up to the lake, we'll pick up and I'll show you how to do the calibration for the heading sensor, which that you do have to do on the water, of course. But the bow offset is actually easier done in your garage off the water, and you'll see why once we do it. So I'm going to go ahead and get the motor deployed, and we'll pick back up. I'll show you how to get the bow offset done. Okay, so with your foot pedal turned off, go ahead and deploy the motor so it's sitting down like you would be fishing with it. Let me grab the camera. I'll show you what you need to do here. So again, with the foot pedal off currently, you want to lower the motor down like you're going to be fishing with it here. And see how I have the head of the trolling motor pointing straight ahead, so it's in line with the keel of the boat. You want to get that as straight as possible so it's perfectly in line with the boat. Once you have that done, you can go ahead and turn the foot pedal on. So I'm going to have my mini-me turn that pedal on for me. Jake, blue button. Okay, so once the foot pedal is on and the motor is perfectly lined up like that, I'm going to jump up in the boat and show you what we have to do with the foot pedal. All right, once you have the head of the trolling motor perfectly in line with the keel of the boat facing forward, you want to get that as close as you can, and you want to turn the foot pedal on. You'll see the blue light is on 24 volt, that's my system. I have a 24 volt system. Next step is to put the trolling motor into configuration mode. To do that, you just press and hold the number 2 and number 3 button. Now the trick to this and the key to this is you want to make sure you don't, now that the pedal is on, if you accidentally push the foot pedal forward or backwards, you're going to move the head of the motor. So you need to do this kind of supported underneath while you're pressing, so you don't accidentally push down too hard and adjust the foot pedal. That will throw it off. So again, to enter configuration mode, 2 and 3 at the same time until you hear the beep and see the light start flashing. Like that. So you'll see the 24 volt and the 36 volt light start flashing. Then all you're going to do is press the anchor button. Just like that. You'll hear 3 beeps, and then you just want to exit configuration mode by again pressing and holding 2 and 3. Until you hear the 3 beeps. So that's how you do the bow offset on the trolling motor. So let's head up to the lake, and I'll show you how to calibrate the heading sensor. All right, guys, me and my mini-me are out here on the water having some fun. So I'll show you how to do the calibration of the heading sensor. In order to do that, 2 things you want to make sure. You want to make sure you have a nice calm day, or you can find the back of a pocket or something like that. The flatter the better. You do not want to do this in windy conditions. It'll throw the calibration off. So again, flatter the better. Nice calm day. As you can see, we do have pretty calm conditions here. The other thing is you want to make sure you have enough room to do a 360-degree turn. As you're going to see, once I get into calibration mode, we're going to do kind of a nice slow circle at about a 2 to 4 degree angle. So I'll show you, you'll see it as we're going, but you want enough room to where you can make a 360-degree turn without running into anything. So, all right, so to get back into calibration mode, again, all you're going to do is press and hold number 2 and 3 until you hear the beeps. All right, so there's the beeps. Once you do that, you're in calibration mode. Press number 3 and let go. You do not have to hold, so just press it. You'll hear 2 more beeps, and now you're ready to start the heading calibration. In order to do that, you want to make sure you're just turned slightly and then press and hold the on switch. And again, you don't want to turn at too much of an angle. You just want to do kind of a slight, and this is why you need a lot of room to do this. I shouldn't say a lot of room, but you have to make sure you have enough room to make a decent circle. You don't want to do it too sharp of a turn, just nice easy turn. And you'll see once we get back to just about making a full circle, you'll hear more beeps, and that means you're done. And I'll show you what we do at that point. All right, so we just heard the 3 beeps there, and as you can see, it's right at about a full turn. That's almost exactly where I was facing when we started. So that's how you want to do the calibration of the heading sensor. Once you hear those 3 beeps confirming that it's done, then you're going to want to exit configuration mode. So to do that, again, just press and hold 2 and 3. Until you hear 3 beeps, and again, that'll take you out of calibration mode. So that's it. Your heading sensor is now calibrated. So you want to make sure you do these 2 calibrations, the bow offset and the heading sensor, just to make sure you're getting the most out of your Ghost. This thing is a beast of a trolling motor, but again, if you don't do these calibrations, you might not get the absolute best performance out of it. So there is one other calibration which I'm not going to show in this video, and the only reason I'm not going to show it is it doesn't say that you have to do it in the book that you get with the Ghost. I actually have not done it myself, and I've had 0 problems with the motor at all. And I actually checked with Lowrance, and they don't require you to do it as well. There is a calibration you can do for the foot pedal. I've seen it done online on YouTube, but again, it doesn't tell you to do it in the instruction manual, and I've had 0 issues with this trolling motor whatsoever. So I'm not going to show it in my video. If you wanted to see it, feel free to take a look around. There is videos on YouTube of it, but again, Lowrance does not require it. It's not in the book, and I have not done it on my Ghost, and I've had 0 issues at all. So, all right, guys, so bow offset, heading sensor calibration, you do those 2 things and you'll be sure to get the most out of your Ghost. Thanks for watching, appreciate it. We'll see you next time.